Hey, what's up, guys? Jag from Jaggy Sports here, and let's talk about a little bit about Ben Simmons. Now, Ben Simmons, I don't know if everybody heard or not. Adrian Wojnarowski, ESPN analyst, basically said that Ben Simmons will make his return in the first round of the playoffs, and he will play limited minutes, 10 to 15. How much of an impact will he have on the first round of the playoffs? Now, what it is Brooklyn will have to face Cleveland. I believe it's tomorrow for the play-in tournament in Brooklyn. It's a foregone conclusion that everyone's picking Brooklyn to win. They're going to be the seventh seed. They will take on Boston in the first round of the playoffs. Boston is without Robert Williams. And Brooklyn will have Ben Simmons returning. How much of an impact will he have when he returns? Check this clip out.
He can't shoot. He can't hit free throws. We all know this. But I believe so much in Kyrie and KD, the players. Don't get me started with the other stuff with Kyrie. But the player, okay? I believe so much in them. If Ben Simmons, and I'm not saying because I don't believe it's going to happen. I don't believe it's going to happen. But if Ben Simmons could give you 25 minutes as the Ben Simmons in Philadelphia, I'm just talking about a defender and a playmaker, even with his shooting woes, that's all they would need. As an aside, I am a person, and y'all have known me for years. No matter what I talk about on the air and stuff like that, I'm very, very big on avoiding people's personal life. It's none of my damn business what goes on in their personal life, okay? I'm here to talk about the game of basketball. Ben Simmons would be the lone exception. I want to know what the hell you were doing that you hurt your back. You ain't played since last June. What were you doing? What the hell happened, Kendrick Perkins, Jay Williams? Was he riding up the turnpike on I-95 with a car that was a bit rough around the edges, hit a pothole, and tweaked his damn back? What the hell happened? I want to know what happened. You haven't played a minute, a second since last June. That is 10 months. You ain't touched a damn basketball in an official capacity. Did you slip in the tub? Did you slip in the tub? Was you getting your groove on and tweak your hip? I mean, did you hit a pothole on the turnpike? What the hell is going on? I can't believe I'm the only one saying this.
You're not the only one.
What was he doing, Jay Williams?
That's the question.
Jay Williams, what the hell was he doing?
I can't defend it.
Was he getting his groove on, tweak the hips the wrong way? I mean, did he hurt his back? I mean, there's several ways you can hurt your back now. You can hurt your back driving at the turnpike. You can do something. He was doing something. I just don't understand it. How the hell you hurt your back? But what were you doing to walk around with a back injury?
Let me ask you this question.
What's going on?
So many questions about it. How the hell can you believe that he will play 25 minutes?
I don't.
How can you even live in a hypothetical space?
Because they asked the question yesterday on Countdown, and that's why they asked me again.
I know, but my thing is, I'm trying to tell you, you can't even allow yourself to be in a hypothetical space when you're asking this kind of question.
Well, you allow yourself to live in hypothetical spaces? I mean, what the hell is going on?
And the reality came back. Kyrie came back and played. I'm still waiting for Ben Simmons to come back and play.
I agree with you there, but damn it, somebody got to answer the question. How you messed up your back? What were you doing? What were you doing? We got to find out.
You need to go to the press conference. Aren't you the self-proclaimed gravedigger anyway?
Listen.
Come on, you still have those skills. Dig it out.
Come out. That is true. That is true. But in case you haven't noticed,
What?
I'm kind of a superstar on television. And so as a result, I don't have to go to the games the way that I used to. So, I'm a busy man.
I mean, if you want to find out, you can find out.
I'm writing my book. My book is coming out. My book is coming out in January. Yeah, I can't tell you the title. But my book is coming out. My memoir is coming out in January. All right, Simon & Schuster. I got my own production company. I'm producing and creating content. I'm on the soaps, okay?
Oh, I
got that
yeah.
going on. I mean, and I'm
Stephen
doing
A's World?
3 different damn shows.
Stephen A's World.
So I'm a busy man. I don't have time. I mean, I'm doing my thing in this platform, and that is why I'm not the grave digger, even though I can be anytime I want to because my Rolodex is big time. I'm just saying, I'm busy. But damn it, I do need to preoccupy myself with finding out how the hell did this man tweak his back.
Friday. Stephen A. If they get a meaningful contribution from Ben Simmons,
they go to the finals. In my opinion, they can go to the finals. That's how much I think about Ben Simmons, the player. But I'd be remiss in neglecting this point. I have a reputation. I'm going to give it to you like I call it like I see it. But I don't get into people's personal life. I don't want to know your business. It's none of my business. The exception is Ben Simmons. What the hell were you doing? You ain't played since last June. How you got a back problem? What the hell were you doing? I want to know the answer to that question. Because you suing for $20 million. You file a grievance for $20 million. You want your $20 million even though you didn't play a game. It was supposed to be mental health issues, and we take that very seriously for those who really have it. For those who don't, that's a different subject for another day. But now you get to Brooklyn, and it's a back injury. What the hell happened? You were driving up the turnpike, I-95, and in the car seat, it wasn't cushiony enough, and you hit a pothole or something, and you hurt your back? What the hell happened that you have a back issue when you haven't played a minute, a second since last June? We have a right to know that as basketball fans. We got a right to know what the hell were you doing that you hurt your back. You ain't playing any games. What you do? I mean, hell, did you slip in the tub? What you do? I don't know, but I got a right to know that because something don't make sense. Having said that, if that brother's healthy enough to give you 25 minutes as a stout defender and playmaker. We know he can't shoot. We know he don't want to shoot. Don't matter. If he can be a stout defender and a big-time playmaker, the Brooklyn Nets come out of the East. I don't think he can do it based on what they're saying. Getting shots in his back. But if he could, for 25 minutes a game, that's all Kyrie and KD need to get you to the finals.
I agree because he's one of the only players you could incorporate after a year off and just put him in without worrying about disrupting rhythm because he doesn't need shots. He's not a guy that's going to isolate. He's not a guy that's a high-volume shot taker. You don't have to do anything offensively to, facilitate for him. He creates pace. He spoon feeds role players easy shots, and he can guard anybody on the floor. I'll even say, he said 25 minutes. I'll even say if Ben Simmons plays 18, 20 minutes a game, and he stays on the court, that could be enough of a difference to give a porous defensive team enough defensive resistance to make a legitimate run at the
Because they can score 120 a night in this league. That's why. This is not a team that struggles offensively. At any moment, they can turn it on. You do not want to be in a close game against the Brooklyn Nets because not only can KD and Kyrie hurt you in a multitude of ways offensively, they ain't going to mess up at the free throw line.
The only thing I'm upset about, I don't see any scenario now, Stephen A., we talked about this, that we get Brooklyn, Philly, and I wanted it so bad.
I know.
I don't see it happening now.
Philly could lose in the first round.
I know.
The way you get it is if Brooklyn loses in the first play-in game, then wins the second, they become the 8th seed. They would then have to beat the 1 seed Miami, and then they play the winner of 4 or 5.
So, basically, Ben Simmons will return, and he will play 10, 15 minutes. Stephen A. is hilarious because he's just pretty much saying that how the hell are you going to play after 1 year of absence in the playoffs? And, if he's ready kind of thing, right? But how much of an impact will he have? And he's just coming off back problems. So he had a back injury. I think it was a vertebrae issue, herniated disc or something like that. But no, it's quite the story for Ben Simmons, him returning in the playoffs versus Boston. I kind of wanted to see Philly against Philly, right? But that's not going to happen because they face Toronto, and that's another story for another clip. This is Jag from Jaggy Sports. Leave a comment in the comment section. Will Ben Simmons have an impact on the first round of the playoffs? 10 to 15 minutes. Let me know what you think. Jag from Jaggy Sports.